Alright everybody, welcome back to another video here in the Firepromoter series. I am of course Dominic, and today we're getting right back into some EPW, not wasting any time, because I have another game plan. Okay, just like last time I had a game plan. I mentioned I want to work on the women's division and the tag team divisions. Last episode I feel like we did a pretty good job with the tag team division. So today I want some women to be joining EPW. And the first person I immediately want to get is none other than the queen herself. Please, come on. Give me Charlotte Flair. We already have Rick. We already have your papa. Why not join? Please? Oh my god, she actually joined! I did not expect that. But sure, I'll take it. Charlotte, you're going to be a heel woman because Charlotte's always better as a heel, and she will face off against Naomi because those are the other two women left. You know, that's not doing anything, so that makes sense. You know what? I think this first show, I kind of want to fight SmackDown for a bit. Sure, let's see if SmackDown and I can do a cross promotion. And it works. Also, that means I can put up a championship I really don't want to freaking have. So, WCW Heavyweight title. I don't really want it. So, give me someone to beat Hogan with if you want it. I really don't care. And to fight for the Junior Heavyweight title, we'll have Aries fight. Sure. Why not? Austin Aries. I'm into it. And then we'll have Abyss fight. Because why not? We'll also have Brian Cage fight because his attack and defense are both A's. So that's great. And we'll do that with Kevin Nash because of the same logic. So now we'll go to Mexico. Okay, this is us expanding into Mexico, okay? That's another plan, okay? We want to rule all the territories. So Mexico invasion. That's what's going to be happening right now. Okay, it might just be a gym, but it's a gymnasium nonetheless, okay? It's a venue. We won't get a ton of money from this, obviously. But you know what? This is us, you know, co-branding ourselves with SmackDown right now. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure SmackDown also wants to go into Latin America because I believe they are a United States-based company. I'm going to have to look at this real quick. Yeah, they're an American-based company. So, you know, we're both battling each other and going into a new territory. So it works in all levels. Okay, I understand. It's not a very amazing start to the episode, but you know what? People kind of need to heal as well. You know, we have a ton of people and they all kind of need to heal a bit. So you know what? Everything just kind of flows. Everything works together. You know, there's a reason for everything. You know what I mean? Oof. Oh, that's not good. Nash just got knocked out by Jimmy Uso. That is so not a good start to this. Okay. And Savage defeated Brian Cage. Oh, no. Savage just defeated Cage. Abyss, please. Okay. Oh, this is not a good start. Abyss, come on. Okay, Austin Aries, you can defeat Sin Cara. Come on, you can do it. Please. No, we lost. Oh no! SmackDown is just destroying our asses right now. But not in the fun way. And then Cena... Okay, well I don't mind losing the WCW title, but like SmackDown just completely creamed us. What the hell? Yeah, we just lost to SmackDown. The B show of WWE. Whatever, anyways. Fine. That wasn't good. That was not a good introduction to Mexico. That was not a good time. Okay, Lynn retired, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we'll accept those terms. Homicide and Ali have been feuding. Okay. This won't be this show because this is kind of our SummerSlam show, but we'll have, you know, that happen later, I guess. Jimmy from SmackDown is requesting to fight one of our events. Sure. I'll have I don't know. I'll do something with him. I'll do something with him. I don't know. Maybe he'll fight this next competitor, who I really want Cody. I'm gonna be straight up. I want Cody. Please, please, Cody, please. Ah, damn it. No, that means I have to actually find someone for Jimmy to fight. Whatever. Anyways, this is the big time SummerSlam event, so we need them snacks. Okay, here we go. So, first off, we're not doing this at we're not doing it. Okay, I'm sorry, Mexico people, but we're not doing this here. We're doing this in America in an arena event, because this is the kind of event where we make a ton of money. So, Jimmy Uso. Actually, do you have a championship that we can use? Okay, I guess you don't. So we'll have, here we go. We'll do Jimmy Uso versus Bobby Lashley. That makes sense, I guess. Lashley's not in a feud. Sure. Uso versus Lashley. I can handle that. I kind of like the idea of Lashley and Rush being like ultimate destroyers of man. Hold on. An epiphany just happened in my brain, and I have an idea. Let's see if Jey Uso will tag along with his brother. Okay. In that case, I like the idea Lashley and Rush takes over the Austin Aries route, if you remember that from earlier on in the series, where he would just defeat everybody that stepped in EPW that wasn't from EPW. So I'm thinking we can have Lashley and Rush kind of do that, so that A, I don't have to really worry about them that much, and B, it's a little bit more fun. So now we can do the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, the Uso brothers, and they can fight Lashley and Leo. However, move on from that to Scorpio Sky versus Matt freaking Robinson. And then following that, we're gonna have, again, this is kind of copy and pasting this, maybe in a different order though, but still. We'll have the Cruiserweight Championship on the line, David Houston versus my boy Austin Aries. That can be for the Cruiserweight title. We'll have Bianca Belair then versus Kiera Hogan. Now, you know what? No, screw it. We're going to have Bianca versus Kiera. That can play out a little bit longer. We'll have Charlotte versus Naomi here. And this doesn't have to particularly be a feud. This is just kind of Charlotte's first match. Sure, I'm fine. I can do that. Next up, tag team match. Hendry and Cage versus the Hollywood Experience. Okay, and then we'll have the NWO represented right now by Kevin Nash as he takes on RVD, Rob Van Dam. And then the women's title can be up for grabs as Ali faces off against Shayna Baszler. And then to break that up a bit, we'll have Kevin Owens taking on the Monster Abyss. And then just to see if tensions will flare up, okay, in the semi-main, because in my opinion, this is a big-time matchup. Not particularly because both these guys are great. I mean, it's Ric Flair, but, you know, it's also Mickey Williams. However, I want this so far down the card because in my brain, depending on whatever the situation happens, someone might be leaving the NWO, which could be interesting. However, in the main event, the NWO is also going to be represented by the leader, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Okay, everything seems to be going beautifully. So let's get into it. This is the big time SummerSlam event, and I am excited for it. Are you serious? Fine. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's not like Jey Uso cost me like $86,000. I don't really care about the money, but the point is that's utter bullshit. Because I could have then put in another matchup. Whatever. We almost sold out. It's fine, but still, you just leave and just no show. I don't even care. Okay, Matt Robinson just defeated Scorpio Sky. That's interesting. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do Matt versus whoever wins the Impact Intercontinental European Heavyweight Championship, or whatever you want to call it. I'm into that. I'm into that. as Austin Aries is into winning back that cruiserweight title. So we can do that as a feud for a bit. Aries versus David. You know, that feud can continue on moving forward. Perhaps just one more week, though. As Charlotte, big win, winning with a Boston Crab, which is odd. But she does it, defeating Naomi. And then, yep, Hendry and Cage, still the tag team. No one's gonna beat these two. It's just not happening. I do not see these two losing ever. Just ever. Just ever. I never see it happening. However, someone who actually does suffer a big loss is Kevin Nash. Now, if you remember, Kevin Nash defeated Rob Van Dam, you know, in a 5-star Ultimate Classic, while Rob Van Dam gets his revenge on Nash. Just a little something there. And Ali, still the champ. Shayna Baszler freaking loses. Okay, and you know what? I'm gonna do this. Shayna versus someone. Shayna versus Naomi again, because she's all pissy, and Ali is going up against Charlotte, who just waltzes in here, freaking defeats your girl Naomi, and then those feuds are happening. As Abyss, he's trying to come back up on the rise. Okay, knocking out Kevin Owens. I get it. Sure. Knock out Kevin Owens. And now, this is the match I'm very much intrigued with, as Mikey Williams low blows Ric Flair. He defeated Ric with a freaking low blow. If that's not a face turn for Ric Flair. If that's not a face turn for Ric Flair, I don't know what is. Ric Flair, he's a face now. It's happened. Flair, he's gone face. He's going up against the leaders of EPW as Hogan. Your new EPW champion. Oh, in that case, I've got some plans. I'm gonna have to makeshift some plans right now. Ric Flair, he's gonna be going up against Kevin Nash. It's either RVD or Matt Robinson fighting for the Impact title. The Cruiserweight title is gonna continue that feud. Cage and Hendry need new opponents at this point. The women's title, Ali versus Charlotte, because Charlotte won her match against Naomi. Owens and Abyss, that feud, I guess, is done. I guess that feud is just straight up done at this point. Moose and Hogan can continue up at the top of the card, and I'm into it. I'm into that. Wow. Big ending. Big ending there. And in the end, we just made an extra, I don't know, $3 million. Like it's nothing. Like it's freaking nothing. Van Dam is dissatisfied with the way I'm running things. Why? Rob, you were in a high-profile matchup against Kevin Nash. Okay, I'll promise better treatment, I guess. Okay, then. Don't scare me like that. I mean, you know what? As I'm sitting here, you know, like, raising the prices of these people's contracts, I'm thinking I might just do the same thing with RVD, because I don't want him to leave. Rob Van Dam is freaking awesome. I love you, bro. You're my bro. Okay, well, Van Dam, just don't scare me like that. As we move on to, actually, hold on. We're gonna first transfer this guy. Ric Flair, he's doing it. It's happening. He is now a face leaving the NWO. Massive face turn there. And I think what I want to do is Matt Robinson will not be fighting for the Impact title. I was going to do a number one contenders match thing, but instead, I think what I'm going to do is introduce a new championship. But first, he has to join the Hollywood Express, because I think he just kind of fits in that team. And this new title I want, it's going to require at least one more tag team, but I think it'll be worth it. However, let's first go about figuring out who will be in this said tag team, or just as a singles competitor. And like, come on, AJ Styles, he's got to be the guy, right? AJ, you want to join? Yo, we got AJ Styles. That makes me really happy. Okay. AJ Styles, he's gonna be in this, because AJ Styles is awesome. But also, just know, this is me, you know, creating a concoction. Okay, a master plan with Rob Van Dam. And, no, not Rob Van Dam, with AJ Styles. AJ Styles, Rob Van Dam, same guy, obviously. I mean, look at them. How could you tell them possibly apart? They both have red and black gear. But by the way, we have to do something with AJ Styles, and I think, can we do a tournament? No, damn it, I wanted to do another tournament. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have AJ Styles. We're gonna build a little bit of a mini tournament to see who will be competing against Hogan, because we have we admittedly have a ton of people, right? So Hogan's like, yo, there's so many people, I want a tournament to happen, and we can't really do an official tournament, so we're gonna do this. Okay, here's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have these 2 matches, okay? Because we're gonna have 7 matches on like the B-level shows, I guess. So here's what we're gonna do. The final 2 matches of the final 2 before the main will be between Abyss and Booker, as well as the match between AJ Styles and Moose. As you can see right there, the winner of these 2 matches will go on to fight each other, and the winner of that match fights against Hogan. So that's how that happens. Okay, now the rest of the show is kind of just, let's see what happens. First off, with Homicide versus Ali, I'm not going to do it, because I can't think of a good way, storyline reasoning, as to why this match should ever happen. Or a mixed tag team match. It just doesn't work. So that's just not happening. However, something that is going to happen is a massive main event, and I'll tell you exactly why this is happening. We're going to have Ric Flair versus Thomas Walker. Now you might be thinking, what? That's the matchup? Hear me out. Ric Flair, he's pissed off. He's like, the NWO just kicked me out. He low-blowed me and then kicked me out of the NWO, Mikey Williams. Well, I want to see who I can take down with me. Remember how I mentioned that we have too many people? Well, that's because we're gonna try to fix that. If Walker loses this matchup, he is out of not only of the NWO, but of EPW as well. Because we have too many goddamn people in this roster, and I can't deal with it anymore. However, next up, 6-man tag. Well, 6-women tag, because it's gonna be, it's just gonna be the women versus the women, because I'm not feeling very creative. You know what, we're gonna do another title matchup. This time, it's gonna be Aries versus David again. Okay, and the winner of this matchup, you know, leaves the champion, and that's it. Okay? Because we're gonna do something we haven't done before, is we're gonna go in this little menu right here. It's gonna be a 2 out of 3 falls contest. David Houston, Austin Aries. Okay, next up, we have to decide who's gonna be fighting Abyss and who's gonna be fighting Kevin Owens. I don't know how we're doing that. But right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Kevin Owens. Ooh, maybe not Kevin Owens. We're gonna have Scorpio Sky because Kevin Owens is looking hurt. Versus RVD, who's gonna be fighting Mikey. So, F off, that works. And then we're gonna have a massive 8-man tag. Because why the hell not? We're gonna have, you know, Hernandez, Homicide, teaming up with Dream and Matt Robinson. You know, 2 tag teams have to align together in this opening contest to face off against another 2 tag teams that have to align together in this opening contest, with Henry and Cage teaming up with Lashley and Rush as, oh my god, $100? Let's go $80. Japan medium haul, $80. I can dig that. I can dig that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna spend a ton of money right now and do this, 20,000 for each item. So we might lose a bit of money this month. However, dude, we're so not hurting for money. It's just not even a problem right now. Like, honestly, I've cut out like a ton of the money stuff. You know, I've cut out the dealing with contracts and all this shit because it just doesn't, you know, money is not an issue at this point. Okay, the only thing that matters is the matches and the ratings, and let's see how these matches go as the heels once again. Look, I'm really trying. I'm really trying to work with this. The face team needed to win that because they just keep losing to Henry. And Cage. Fine. It's fine. I need new face teams. However, Scorpio Sky with a big win over RVD. That's shocking. That's real shocking to me. However, what's going to be shocking now is to see who's going to be winning this 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Okay, that's 1 fall right there. Second fall, ooh, tied apiece. They're tied apiece, boys. Now let's see who's leaving with this championship. The Cruiserweight Championship is going home with David Houston. Did not see that coming. And I think since Leo pinned it, got the pin win in this 4-on-4 tag match, I think David versus Leo could be interesting. And then, you know what? We'll have Abyss, if he doesn't win the tournament, versus Lashley. Boom! That's how that gets settled. But now it's time for another tag team match now. Women's tag team matches as the face team gets the big win over the heel team. Boom. That's simple as that. Simple as that. The faces defeated the heels. Like I was hoping would happen in the opener match. But whatever. It's fine as Abyss with a one-handed chokeslam. 69%. Lovely. Defeats Booker T. So we're going to have Abyss. Big win there. Versus Moose. I'm going to do this. AJ Styles can fight against Owens. But Abyss versus Moose is a lot of history. There's a lot of history there. And it's all over the EPW Championship. That's interesting. However, it's time to see if Thomas Walker will be leaving EPW. And he does. He does. Good. I really don't care. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about Thomas Walker. I never really did. So Walker, he's gone. He can just be gone. Sure. Bye bye. Dane and Killian Dane. Like Killian Dane. Japan. Okay, here, let's go to Japan real quick. What's Killian Dane? Oof. That's not very promising. It's kind of CCDC. We'll keep him in the list for now. Dane, I love you, but you're not very popular, and we're kind of trying to only deal with the best. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry. The best, like Carl Anderson. Yes. Carl Anderson. God, no! I had a whole plan, though! Anderson, you were a vital part! You were a vital part to this plan! Well, fine then. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know why it's fine? I'll tell you why it's fine. Because, considering we are firing Thomas Walker, he can just freaking $800. Really? He's worthless. He's nothing to me. Thomas Walker, you're gone. I think that means somebody should replace him in the NWO. Big turn for somebody. And I think that person could be Booker T. Because he's got that WCW connection and nothing else. So Booker T, you're going into the NWO. So boom, big match there. And you know what? In that case, we'll replace Ric Flair with Booker T. We'll replace Kevin Nash with Booker T. Because Kevin Nash, like, he's cool and all, but you know what? Let's give some time to shine for Booker T. You know, let's give some time to him. As I sit here pondering next, what's gonna happen with Cage and Hendrick. You know what? We're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna have 2 number 1 contenders matches. Okay, so first off, we're gonna have Moose versus Abyss, big time number 1 contenders match. And then for the tag team titles, we'll have another big time number 1 contenders match. You know, for the tag team championships, obviously. So we'll have Matt Robinson and Jack Howard, who's making a lot of a lot of their names right now, because Matt Robinson, you know, he just joined them with Jack Howard, so, you know, with the Hollywood Express. So, you know, they're making a lot of plays, and we'll have Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush. If Lio and Lashley win, we'll deal with the Cruiserweight title later. Maybe it just won't be on the next WrestleMania card. I'm calling it WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Our big-time December event, which I can handle. I can handle that. But yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to that. Okay, as right now, we're going to have to deal with Kevin Owens, who's a little bit hurt. We'll have Scorpio Sky. Okay, no real reason why. Mainly because Kevin Owens is hurt. So, you know, Scorpio can fight AJ for now. And then, you know, AJ will then go on into a feud with Kevin Owens, that whole deal. And then, because I'm feeling generous, we'll have the TNA Championship on the line. Mikey Williams and Rob Van Dam. A, so RVD doesn't complain. And B, because I just want to see that match. I want to see what will happen. Will they have chemistry? I kind of doubt it. But you know what? Maybe they'll surprise me. Maybe they'll surprise me. Ric Flair also might surprise me with a big win over Booker T. And then we'll just have another matchup here. Just kind of a nothing match right now. Hogan will take on A-double Austin Aries, because Hogan needs a win at this point. And Aries was the former champ. So if Aries wins, perhaps that could get him in line for the Cruiserweight title later on. So that makes sense. And then to kick off the show, we'll have a match between Shayna Baszler and Naomi to kick off their little feud. And I think that will do wonders. And here we go. Shayna Baszler versus Naomi to kick off the show. The final show of this episode. And Baszler, big win over Naomi. Okay, these two women have some history. And their history is being reignited. The fire. Okay, we're adding wood to the fire. You know what I'm trying to say. AJ Styles roll-up pin over Scorpio Sky, so both men are protected, I guess. That makes sense. That works. And then, oh no, I didn't fix the 2 out of 3 fall stipulation. Well, it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. Booker T versus Ric Flair. And Ric Flair defeats Booker T. Great. That was a mistake. As Aries. Wow. Austin Aries defeats the EPW champion. Aries. Hot damn. Aries. Good job. I give props to Austin Aries. He just defeated Hulk Hogan. Goddamn. As Mikey Williams, still the Impact champ. RVD, you better not complain to me or I'll freaking smack you. And now, yo, what? I did not. This is not an act. I straight up thought Lashley and Rush were gonna win this. Okay. The Hollywood Express. The Hollywood Express going to be going back into the title hunt. Cage and Henry. You know, Matt Robinson might just be the difference maker as Moose wins by countouts. Showing the desperation. Oh my god, that's story rich right there. So we'll have Abyss versus Lashley, by the way. That's in case you didn't catch that. Abyss versus Lashley is happening. But wow. 53% sure. I get it. It's a count out victory. Who wants a count out victory? But that's interesting. Moose showing that he is desperate for the win. Okay, as we just made another $1 million, we go into September as Jericho left AEW. Cody Jericho. Jericho is our next guy. He's the next guy we're going after, all right. However, we are going to be doing that in the next episode, as that's going to have to be the end of this episode here on the Firepromoter series and EPW. Things are shaping up. Next episode is going to be the big-time WrestleMania event. I am very much excited for that. I hope you guys are still too. If you guys are still excited for Firepromoter, you guys still do love it, however, please let me know. Actually, I know this has kind of been going on. I get that this can be a little bit repetitive, so please let me know if you guys want to see more, or if you think the next episode could be or should be the last episode. Okay, let me know down in the comments. But either way, though, I'm still having a blast, and I still hope you're having a blast because, well, This is fun. EPW is fun to book. But like I said, that's going to be the end of this episode here on the Fire Promoter series. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already. But if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling.